Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dark Wizard. We just conquered the land of Grasildo, and now it is Siang 7, and apparently we're in the region of Shire, or at least that's what the indicator up top tells me. I never know if it's telling me the truth or not, but as is tradition in the ways of Dark Wizard, we are going to search the previous region for things that we most likely missed. And we will send a humanoid unit, probably somebody who has less experience, or no, more experience than others, but not Spock, because I love Spock so much. So let's say, I guess I've got the, well, I'll do the searching. I'll do the searching personally. I like to go around and talk to people and say, hi, hey, how you doing? I represent the Holy Army. That's secretly run by a vampire, but you know, it's just between you and me and everyone else that I tell, because I'm a bit of a loose. I'm a bit I'm a bit bad with secrets. Alright, so don't think that everyone welcomes the Sovereign's army. Only foolish adults solve things by fighting. What? Don't look at me like that. What was I? I'm sorry, I was staring at you a bit intensely. I have the intense eyes. I mean, I kind of agree. Like I said, we're led by a vampire, but who am I to judge? We're fighting Belanese, and he is immortal, and so I'm like, why not? What's the harm? What's the harm in fighting someone immortal? I said, so I joined the Holy Army. There's a nice fellow named Andrew who's been staying at the church. It seems that he had a little quarrel with the priest and ended up being cursed. Because of the curse, he prays every day. Oh, okay. Andrew prays every day. Well, you don't say. Sheena is the ruler of this area. She is one of the leaders of the demon army. She looks like a beautiful woman, but do not believe your eyes. Her actions betray the image of her beauty. Fear Sheena, for she is merciless. Well, I mean, that's just a misconception to believe that beauty has anything to do with good intentions. I've met plenty of women in my life that were beautiful and extremely cruel, so yes, I am Andrew the Vampire Hunter. But I'm not taking any new customers at the moment. This is because of a curse put upon me by my silver sword. Put on my silver sword, I mean, by a priest from Russell. My sword is now stuck to this altar. The priest said I have sin written all over my face. He says I need to repent. I really wish he'd leave me alone. I'm just trying to kill vampires. And they're running amok. It's true. Okay, well, yeah, alright. That's the one person I probably shouldn't tell about the whole, my leader being a vampire thing, but we have met Andrew! Good! And we need to go to Russell. Where was Russell? Oh, shoot. I hope Russell was somewhere in this region, otherwise I'm gonna have to do a lot of looking, because I can't remember the names of towns anymore. We've been to so many towns. I think it was somewhere in this region. This was Talasar. Yes, I remember Talasar. Talasar is a crossroads for this region. And all this other stuff. And, you know, they've got good cheese. No, I don't know anything about that else about the place, but, was this the place? Please tell me this was Russell. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do a lot of looking. I wonder if I'll be able to see Russell on the map. The bigger... Hey, it's Russell! Okay, cool. Good. Mr. Priest! Oh, Andrew? I'm teaching him a little lesson. He seemed to enjoy killing monsters too much. Besides, if you're gonna kill monsters, you should do it for free, not like a mercenary. The curse on the sword? Oh, the thing's just glued on. Give it a month, it'll come off. Yeah, you want to add Andrew to the Holy Army, but that'll be good for him. With your good example, I'm sure he'll see the error of his ways. The glue can be taken off with pine oil. The village mayor has some. Oh, so the village mayor is also being a bit of a prankster. You're having too much. You're enjoying Is it so bad to enjoy killing monsters? You're enjoy. Not only do you have to kill monsters, but you have to not enjoy doing it. I mean, it probably isn't psychologically healthy to enjoy causing other things harm and pain. I kind of understand that, but I don't know. It's the militaries of the world generally are okay with their soldiers not showing remorse. But I guess, and that's when it comes to other human beings. But I guess, you know, there's obviously a higher standard when it comes to monsters. Yeesh. Okay, Mr. Mayor. Sheena's the ruler of this area. But, you know, she's all mean and stuff. I tried to go out with her, but she was mean to me. She stood me up. Called me a baldy. What? My sword's glued on? Oh, I knew that. Still, I can't just yank it off and risk breaking it. It's got great sentimental value. It's silver, for God's sake. It's very expensive. I can't ask you to guard my sword, but you can do something else. Would you please get some oil for me? I'll be forever grateful. So forever grateful that I'll forgive a vampire for being my leader, hopefully. Okay, I thought the mayor had pine oil. Mr. Mayor, can you spare some of the pine oil that you use to rub your bald head for me and Mr. Andrew here? He's stuck in the church. I thought the mayor has some. Oh, not this mayor. Okay, I thought there's only one the mayor. There's more than one the mayor. So Tiegon went all the way back to the town of Russell. I'm so tired of running around. Wish I had a horse like the knight or elven boots. Mr. Mayor, you want pine oil? I suppose I could let some go for a nominal fee. It's a specialty of this town, you know. If you want it so much, I'll give it to you for 1,000 gold. How about it? That's frickin' expensive. Can we haggle? All right. You don't have to point that sword at me. I've got a bow. It's a crossbow, actually. It's nice for pointing indoors because I don't have to worry about tension. Can I haggle more? Ouch! 250G? I think... Oh, okay, that's fine. You now have pine oil, sir. And you are a thug and a brigand. Get out of here, you rascal. Alright, so I got discount pine oil because I knew how to haggle. That seemed expensive. And then given the opportunity to haggle, I haggled twice. But 3 times is the rule of threes. Both in comedy and haggling. Generally... you don't want to exceed the rule of threes. You're gonna get... I could... You know, it's like carrot... I could feel the stick coming. It was... Alright. So, I feel like I handled that. I handled myself pretty well there. Mr. Andrew. Are you talking about Andrew? He said he needed some pine oil, but he left a while ago. Thanks to him, I have to sit around here all day. He told me to guard that sword. Bet he's halfway to Russell by now. If you can get that sword down, will you take it to him? Do you want to use the pine oil? Of course. I now have the silver sword. Well, I mean, I bet the silver sword's pretty awesome. I'll just keep the silver sword. Who needs Andrew? No, of course we're gonna get Andrew. But I mean, the shinobi knife was pretty nice. But if you get Andrew, I'm sure he comes with the sword. I'm sure he lets you play with the sword if you want. All right, so we're going back to Russell. Well, they said he was halfway to Russell by now, but by the time I get to there, he's probably all the way there. So if he was in the town, he's probably in the tavern, hanging out. Andrew, he's probably in the pine forest north of here, digging roots to get oil. You're just gonna make it yourself? What are you, scrounging, Andrew? I thought I guess he spent all his money on his silver sword. I can't blame him. You know, vampire hunting is probably not the most lucrative trade. I mean, it's probably very profitable whenever you get a job, but you know, work is probably hard to come by, as vampires are kind of uncommon. Hey, what are you looking at? Just leave me alone. This is none of your business. You have my silver sword. You did it carefully, right? Let me see. Oh, thanks, Sabrina. That's all right. I'm just glad my sword. The sword is all right. You see, well, the sword is very important to me. I wouldn't want it damaged. Yeah, well, it seems okay. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to return the favor somehow. If it was just the key fob, you can't detach the key fob from the sword? Well, it is, you know what? It is an asynchronous, artifact. It is an OP. It's an OP artifact, as they call it, an out-of-place artifact. What I like about that term, it's one of those Japanese anime terms, but it's an out-of-place artifact. Oh, I just noticed that my webcam is kind of miscolored. Oops. Actually, I wonder if I can take a second to mess with that, even though I'm doing it in the middle of a recording. Whoopsie doodle. There we go. Sometimes the white whenever I restart my computer, for some reason the white balance on my web camera gets reset. But anyways, back to the task at hand. Andrew seems to be too concerned about, or is completely concerned about the key fob, the bear, on his sword and not his sword. That is hilarious. Alright, let's continue. Will you add Andrew to your party? You're darn right I'll add Andrew to my party. Although, we don't have any space, do we? You want me to join the Quentin army so that I can fight beside you? Alright, leave it up to me. You're always taking care of me, so I guess I get to pay you back this time. Cool, alright. A vampire hunter serving in the army of a vampire. What could possibly go wrong, I ask you? So now we know what some of those special places are about. Todd Harmon did say that these special locations have something to do with getting the special characters on each side. And now I kind of understand. But some of the other special locations, that doesn't mean I should give up on some of those special locations or completely write them off, but I don't have to worry about solving the mystery of every single special location I find. There are some that are just going to be unused by me because I'm not encountering the special locations of the other storylines. The point is I get it now. I get what's the deal with some of these special spots, and that's cool. Alright, so, I forgot to check my inventory to make sure that I still have space. I know I have one space, but I have a balm and I have the Medusa's head. I'm taking the Medusa's head with me wherever I go. You and me, Medusa head, we're seeing things. We're meeting people. Wherever I go, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Take a look at my Medusa's head. She has a name. Her name is Megan Medusa. Meg Medusa. What's another? Mary? No, we already have a Mary. That's the Hydra. Meryl the Medusa. Hey, maybe I like that name better. Excuse me. Alright, so, looking around, and I'm not finding anything new. I think there's something unique about these wetlands. There's lots of leeches. There's horrible leeches, and now I've got malaria. Okay. Sometimes I like to search just a little bit too hard, but it's fun. I just think it's fun to search for secrets. I don't even care about the item as much as I care about not missing things, just because it's like a fun little game. Find the secrets. Like, that looks kind of... Does this look weird? Does this hex look kind of strange to you? Does this... Ah, salve! Somebody left a salve up here! Well, I mean, what's... Of course. What could be wrong... What could be more healthy, I say? What possibly could be more healthy than taking a salve that you find on a random mountaintop and applying it to your wounds, I say? What could go wrong? And absolutely nothing. That's a healthy and correct decision. Okay, so once again, did I do everything there is to do in this city? I just want to double check. So, yeah, there was no shops that I missed. So, let's go back to the church and say hi again. Is Andrew doing alright? Say hello to him for me. Okay, I will. I'll say, church guy says hi. You know, the kind of weird, you know, the kind of slightly creepy church guy? Yeah, with the piercing blue eyes. Oh, yeah, you know oh, him, yeah. Yeah, he says hi. Okay, I'm creeped out now. Good, you should be. Creepy. That guy, the creepy guy, yep. He's creepy. But very concerned. He seems well-intentioned. He means well. But gosh, he's creepy. Okay, so I spent a little bit longer than usual searching, but we got Andrew, and I think that was worth the time. So anyways, let's advance to the next... Or should I check my equipment? I always gotta check my equipment before doing anything else. So what can we buy for a wizard? An EV claw? An evil... Is that an evil claw? It's only 300. I don't know what an EV claw is, but it sounds deliciously evil. I guess if it's a one-use item, I guess... Here, you can... Wizardo can take these herbs. For I am a mon and I have no use for herbs. I mean, the idea of me taking an entire turn to use an herb seems kind of ridiculous. But I'll take an Eve Claw. Alrighty, so I have successfully upgraded my priest's weapons and several of my people's shields. We now have large shields and war maces to use in the next battle. And we are going to fight... Should we continue in the north or move along in the south? Well, considering this is like green territory, we'll finish off this green, I guess. And it looks like we're kind of entering red territory up here, or we can also attack down here. This looks like it's in a blue territory. So these fronts kind of match up here. Yeah, we have two fronts to defend against. So what I will do, tactically speaking, is push along on this front, so that we kind of connect up these two fronts. So I don't have to keep defending. Or I could kind of close off. Oh, this is getting a little bit complicated, but I feel like I should attack down here instead. Okay, so we're gonna have to dispatch guards to two different areas now, because we've got two fronts, and that's going to make our life a little bit harder. Alright, so dispatching our highest level individuals besides Spock and me, because I'm busy, and of course not our new friend Andrew, because we love him so much. Okay, or, well, just most of our level 3 people, it doesn't matter. I would normally do the more experienced high-level people, but we're going to be sending away a lot of people, so I don't need to be too concerned at the moment. Just mostly Class 3 people, and I'm going to avoid sending the humanoids. Is Andrew in here? Did I accidentally send Andrew? Oh, Andrew's up at the top. Wait, did I send Andrew to the search? Oh, Andrew's still searching. Okay, we don't get to use Andrew this round unless I want to do the retreating trick, and I don't feel like messing with the retreating trick, just despite the fact that Andrew just seems really awesome. Oh, but hang on. I'm not going to send Monk or Wizardo. Congo, Post, Gelhound. Okay. Well, I want to keep my humanoids. Good. Go. So 30 and 29. Sounds great. Let's advance to the next battle. In the region of Algain, fight the flying beasts inland. Don't let them fight by the coast. I try to do... I'm not sure if I should do the full vampire voice, or like the intro, or if I should try to sound more like some sort of elven king, because that's what his graphic kind of looks like. Sometimes I do a combination. not sure where I'm going. The plot to this game is very, very complex, I must say. Although it's kind of simple at the same time. I rewatched the plots, and it's like, there was a lot of characters. There's a lot of names and a lot of characters that aren't actually playing a role at the moment. But I'm wondering if they'll be playing again, like that Zahark character. And I'm wondering, I'm pretty sure the Dark God Amon is going to come into play. In a sense, he already has, because he's supporting Velanese. But it's funny. I think it's funny. Also, when I rewatched the intro cutscene, it's like, you know, he punished him. He's like, I must make an example of you, Velanese, and so I will punish you with immortality. Like, what? I love that line, but also, make an example of you. So from then on, all of his apprentices, all of Gilliam's apprentices, because he was a great wizard who had many underlings. Oh, it's Aqua again. Hello, Aqua. Alright, we're not too afraid of you, but you got 400 health this time. I feel like your health keeps going up. It really seems like it's. Each time I defeat them, they get a little bit more healthy. Any case. Oh, Henry, you like to go to the water. There you go. So Henry and Wax. Anyways, from that point on, all of Gilliam's apprentices just tried their best to get into trouble. It's like, hey, Mr. Gilliam, I was messing with the dark magics, you know. Just wanted to tell you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cast the forbidden magic, but I guess you'll have to punish me with immortality. Oh, well, it's not as bad of an infraction as you think, so I guess what I will have to do is punish you like Gilliam, but less. Or punish you like I did Velanese, but a little bit less so. So, you'll get a small amounts of banishment. You'll have to go away for a while. You'll have to deal with a small amount of seclusion and a slight bit of immortality. What do you mean a little bit of immortality? Just a little bit. I'm gonna give you a shushin. A little bit of immortality. It's just like, well, just you know what? Just turn around. I'm just gonna focus on one bit. I'm gonna make one bit of you immortal, just like one bit. What do you mean? Like just one part of me? It's just I'm gonna die, but that one bit of me is gonna be around forever. That's the long and the short of it. Yeah, that's a weird compromise. What part of you do you want to be made immortal? I don't know. Tell you what. Your Achilles heel. Your Achilles heel is now typically the weak spot, but you're gonna be the opposite. You're gonna, when you die, it's just gonna be the Achilles heel left over. You know, if somebody tries to strike you in the Achilles heel, it's not gonna do any good. But everywhere else, you're gonna get hurt really bad. You can go into armor with your Achilles heels exposed. How about that? Does that not sound? I've gone to a weird place now. Any case, go forth, Spock. I've clearly killed some time. Ranticore is wondering what I'm ranting about now. Let's kill that warlock. I don't like warlocks, and warlocks don't like me. For I am the true evil wizard! It seems like, what was it? That's the Dark God Arlamon is supporting... I did equip my weapons properly, right? Oh no, I didn't. Whoops. Okay, oops. I forgot to... I gave him the War Mace. I still am holding the scepter. Okay, glad I checked. I had a sneaking suspicion. Okay, forward, Ned. Shield, I said. And actually, maybe Ned should have moved forward, because I think we'll be able to handle this warlock. We can't quite reach him with the knights. Well, we'll get him with something. Anyways, forward. So, as I was saying, Arlamon is supporting Velanese. So, it's almost by process of elimination that... Oh, right, you still have the Fire Staff. I guess just hold on to the Fire Staff, Wizardo. That'll be in care of you. But I'm not sure if you're actually a fire... We might need to hire a fire wizard. That's... Right. So... I might need to get rid of one of my dragons if I ever want to get the Fire Spirit, because Wizardo does not seem to be learning new fire spells on his own, is he? Or will I be able to get... Well, actually, it allowed me to use my current fire spell in combat. If I can find, like, a staff that has, like, the best fire spell attached to it, I might be able to still get the Fire Spirit without having a wizard that learns that kind of spell, but I'm not sure. The point is I'm not sure. Anyways, I keep interrupting my own points, and that is that by process of elimination, will Sabrina basically support me as the avatar of good intentions in the world? The avatar of light? Well, basically, the force of good versus... Will I be fighting Arlamon in the name of Sabrina, or am I fighting... Well, clearly I am fighting Arlamon for my own personal goals and intentions. But will Sabrina be directly supporting me? In a misguided way, one might say? Or does she completely know what I'm... Or will I have, like, a change of... Or will Amon have, like, a change of hearts? Will Amon just be Sabrina? And what about those other characters? There was, like, Bahane, that warrior Bahane, and that other one. I mean, they introduced... The thing I'm trying to say with all this is that they introduced a lot of characters with the initial storyline, and a lot of them seem to be superfluous or unimportant. It seems to be just me versus Velanese and the Velanese's lieutenants. That seems to be the long and the short of it. But I don't know when all these other characters are going to come back into play. They very well might be a large part of this game. 207 points of damage. They certainly introduced a lot of characters. If it's almost to the point where it's like they spent so much time explaining all that stuff that if they don't somehow use them in the storyline of the game, it's like I'll be sitting there asking like, well why'd you tell me all that? I mean, it was kind of cool, but it's like, was it really necessary? Oh, Wizardo got shot or something, didn't he? Who hit Wizardo? I was not paying attention. I think the Aqua dude. I think Aqua Lord, Aquaman, Aqua. Is this named Aqua? Aqua slammed Wizardo with a spell, didn't he? I was not completely paying attention, but I think that was the case, yes. So, just freeze him, I guess. Or somebody hit Wizardo. I'm kind of forgetting who. It looks like the Warlock healed up. Was that... Maybe Aqua did that. I was too busy thinking about my own... thinking about the lore. I was intensely analyzing the lore of the game. I mean, that's important. So you gotta know your history. Those who do not know the history of the realm will be doomed to repeat it. If that were possible. if only that were possible. Somehow I'm doomed to repeat that. Just, if I didn't know that stuff, I'd probably end up repeating all that. Yeah. Sure. $236 hit points, 236 points of happiness. I am very happy about my choice of hiring lots of hellhounds. And the harpies I feel like were a pretty good choice too. Generally all the monsters, except for the skeletons, I'm quite happy with. The ghosts, I mean the ghosts are okay. Probably the ghosts are like my least favorite of all of them. Well, I don't know, the ghosts are a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun, but I mean the hellhounds are pretty similar. I mean the ghosts are just kind of better at it. The whole paralysis thing. They're just like more focused on the paralysis. I'm just gonna keep whacking Aqua with the Blade Storm. Just seems to be the thing to do. It's a great way to get experience. And speaking of which, I have gained another delicious level! And gained 5 more points of health, yes! I am catching up to you, Aqua! It doesn't seem like my health is quite rivaling yours, but Be warned, I am nipping at your heels in terms of power. If we were to have fisticuffs, I might beat you eventually after, well, I think actually we'd probably sit around healing ourselves for a long time. Hey, he's got one of the higher level wizards. That's cool. That's kind of surprising. And the cockatrices, which have that concerning stoning ability. This map layout is rather interesting, just because that's... I mean, it's interesting. It's like, I really like how it's just like one big continuous map, that if you did... when they made the game, they didn't necessarily have to make it so that all the maps fit together in a logical fashion. There's a lot of games that have maps that are like this that don't have that, but then claim the maps kind of do. But no, if you line up all these maps, you could make one big map, it seems like, and that's pretty cool. So, I mean, it's basically the map had to look like this, but it's interesting that they chose this particular layout as a region. They could have divided up the regions differently, I suppose. The church here is wealthy because of all the donations it gets. Because of this, the priest is afraid that the demon army might pillage his church. Oh, well, never fear. Let the holy army carry away your riches to safety of Quinton, where it will be kept safe in the care of the king, of course. Me keeping it safe is keyword from evil. This island is called Big Algain Island. The island to the north is called Little Algain Island. Somebody told me this before, and there are other bartenders that look exactly like you. It's weird. It's actually rather normal, but kind of strange. Scimitar. We're finally getting the scimitar. The scimitar was a rather nice weapon, but yeah, we can say that greatswords, we have definitely got better things than the scimitar now. But it was pretty cool. Our fighter started with one of those. I'd be afraid to peel fruit with a knife that sharp. It looks dangerous. Oh. What? Have we... Oh. Oh, I guess this is the town of Kaos. I guess it's just this town is in more than one map, I guess. Okay. That explains it. I'd be confused if I hadn't just made that previous exposition. Yeah, this town is barely existing in more than one map. Okay, I was kind of surprised, but now I know why. I feel like I should have recognized the name of the town, but that's fine. Manticores do not fight hydras. It's just not a thing we do. It is bad for you. How far does Ned move? Ned can move to here. So, to accommodate him, Ranticore will move here. And conveniently enough, then Ned can move his full distance. That is, if one of the wraiths wasn't in his way, holding him back. And then use Cure. Brilliant. Ted might be able to get in some part of this engagement. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fire Grok. I think Ted has more experience than Grok, and I am not impressed by my skeletons at all. So I'm sorry, Grok, but I think you're gonna get fired. Me Grok, me no understand. Me want to go back to simpler time, when there were not so many. When there's not this confusing concept of agriculture. Grok has trouble keeping up with these crazy modern concepts such as the collar harness and archery and agriculture. And writing scares and confuses Grok. Grok wants go back to simpler time. Alright, we understand, Grok. It was great knowing you. It was great knowing you while we did. But he's just a simple caveman trying to live in a time that's beyond him. There was a really funny Saturday Night Live skits, like one of the old ones with Phil Hartman, and it was a caveman lawyer. If you've never seen this skit before, do yourself a favor and look up Caveman Lawyer. It's kind of funny. It's like He just, every argument is the same thing. I'm just a simple caveman, and I don't know anything about our modern world. I'm just trying to get by. But, and then he'll just make his arguments about the case, and it's, I don't know, it's a funny skit. It's a funny skit. Actually, maybe it wasn't one of the funniest skits. Maybe I'm remembering it with too much nostalgia, but I think it was, I recall it being pretty funny. Phil, I really, really like Phil Hartman. I can say that, with that much I can say with a great deal of certainty. Phil Hartman, we lost you too soon. I'll just put it that way. Spock, yeah, turn that nice lady into a goat. Not quite? Okay, well, you tried. You tried. Nice lady. Nice lady! With the wings and the claws and the anger and the cold and the ice crystals that she shoots at people to make them cold and do the damage. Oh, Jerry Lewis. I like Jerry Lewis too, obviously. It's one of those impressions that never gets old. So, who should we use to defeat these Hydras? Well, I feel like Hellhounds do pretty well. Paralysis in general. They've got a lot of health. Yeah, the ghosts. I think the ghosts probably won't take too much damage. They're undead. Is that the type that matters, or is it like land or flying, or I don't know. I feel like the ghosts are kind of non-corporeal, so we'll find out. I don't know, actually. To be honest, I have no clue. Maybe I will handle them personally. No, I think I will go over here. Alright, Blade Storm! For whoever I want to Blade Storm. Wait, were you? No, you're not hurt. The Harpy, I guess, just because I'm tired of selecting with this awkward selection method. There we go. The Harpy has been destroyed. And that will help our army move faster, so that's good. Usually I just keep pelting away Aqua, but that was just more convenient. I'm tempted to send some troops up to the north just to take some of those towns early and whatnot. But it's not of critical importance, so we can always search the town afterwards. What sort of wizard was that? I think I've met one of them before, maybe. An enchanter! I am an enchanter. There are some who call me Tim. Greetings, Tim, the enchanter. Sounds fun. I want one of them. I think we know what I would name my enchanter if we had one. Then that's just the idea. Although, what was... Yeah, that's right. Spock is a necroman. 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 He likes to make volcanoes and turn people into goats. Or dogs. He likes to turn things into goats. That's what Necroman does. Necroman. Sounds like a superhero. It's Necroman. It's this Necroman, the superhero with distasteful hobbies. Necroman! He may save you, but the people kind of judge him poorly. It's... you're creepy! Stop it. Stop it, Necroman. Stop acting that way. I mean, I know... Hey, I know I owe you my life, Necroman, but just... Would you cut it out with your hobbies that have to do with, like, embalming things. Okay, that hurt a little. That was a little bit of concern. But Betty got a level, so that's good. She's gonna have to get some rest or heal. Save the game again. This looks promising. Not quite. Certainly engaging this warlord on my own terms, though. Oh, Spock can reach him. Okay, well, I'm curious to see how this will turn out. Cataclysm, can you survive this? 154 points. Yes, you can. Well done. That was a grievous wound you just took, though. That's impressive. I really, really like having a powerful Earth Wizard. That is fun. But I still need to finish that guy off. Well, I could give him the Blade Storm. That'd be one thing to do. Do we have any other options? Could I use that on someone else? No. Zod can't quite reach. What about our friends the Hydras? They can reach. Can you do 37 damage? That seems kind of a tall order for fighting higher class opponents. But I think they do good damage. Yes, they do really good damage against humanoid opponents. I think I recall that. So yes, that was the correct decision. Congratulations, Wax. I think you just got a good amount of experience. So congratulations. Henry, I think you should engage one of these dragons. Because, well, that seemed like a fair exchange. And considering they've got less health than you, yeah, I'd say that's generally slightly to your advantage. Betty, I'm going to have you pull back or move. Fight someone different. Let's see. Yeah, just hits the paralyzed. No, that seems excessive. Just okay. I'll deal with you in a second, actually, because I'm not exactly sure what to do with you. So just yeah. Go ahead and pick on the paralyzed Hydra, because I want you to move, and you can't move and rest at the same time. And then after you do that, you'll rest. Okay. And Wizardo will take a siesta, and we'll be ready later. And Betty, same thing. Just attack the paralyzed opponents, because you need to be safe. Very good. And now, hosts, the ghost can just move right along and not be impeded by any sort of unnecessary combat. And if those Hydras want to come out of the ocean, then they will be in for a world of hurt. We need to move these people closer to the front because there's being a bit of congestion here. Spot. Having one too many land units can make certain maps a bit tedious and difficult to traverse. But other than that, I like my setup in general. I feel like I've got a pretty good army composition. I made some pretty good choices early on. I'm happy with that. But not perfect. Far from perfect, obviously. Far from optimal. But, I mean, that's the sort of thing you get when you do a variety pack. I wanted to do a variety pack just so I, know what I'm missing. So I get the full experience. That's what I said at the beginning, and I stand by that. I think that was the correct thing. Even if I do end up getting rid of, say, Grok here. Yeah, I guess I kind of regret maybe doing more than one of each unit type, but I just didn't know whether or not I'd like the undead or not. And I did focus on the units I liked quite a bit, but I guess maybe I didn't have to recruit all my units on the first map, or whatever, it's fine. That's just fight a wizard, okay? Don't worry about it, bite a wizard instead. That's what I say. Don't worry, bite a wizard. So it's just a good life advice in general. Looks like that wizard decided to claim a castle up there. Good for him. How dare you try to freeze my Hydra? It's not very effective. Henry, level increased. It's actually rather convenient to be attacked by a lot of sources of small damage, as you end up getting a lot of experience out of it. It's being critically injured by one hit that doesn't get you much experience. So yeah, that was actually a positive experience for Henry. Just go ahead and rest right there, Henry, and let them continue picking on you. It's strange to say, but yes, I approve of being picked on by a lot of people. Go ahead. So, is that, do the Chimeras fly? I didn't realize that they were flying units. They don't have wings, do they? Huh. I guess maybe they're a flyer. I didn't realize that. I guess it kind of makes sense. They're not really the greatest unit otherwise. Spock, you might be able to kill that cockatrice. You probably can kill that cockatrice, and you can't really move that much further. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and detonate the cockatrice so that we don't have to be too concerned about things. Bada boom, bada bing. That cockatrice ain't no thing. And then the knights. You've got a lot of attack power with the shinobi knife. I feel like I'm risking your life, but I think you can do it. Okay, so the cockatrice's counterattack is actually more substantial than I anticipated. So I'm a little bit worried about the knights, but we've got some friends nearby, so there's a variety of choices for them to choose to attack. So I'm not too concerned about my knight, but I've lost my knight once before, and I'm not thrilled about getting my knight killed repeatedly, and my knight is also probably not so thrilled about it either. Unless he's a masochist, I don't know. I was assuming that he's not that way. Yeah, we can pretty safely assume. I'm going some weird places today. Anyways. Host would like to fight. It seems like once we actually get through this peninsula, we'll have Aqua pretty well surrounded. So this map doesn't seem so bad. It's just annoying to traverse, really. I'm kind of glad that I don't have as many units as usual. It makes the turns go faster. The targeting on this spell is kind of awkward. I mean, it kind of makes sense to automatically lock on units, because you're only going to cast it on an enemy unit, but sometimes it can just go flying off to some enemy in the corner, and that's kind of awkward. It can take a little bit longer than necessary sometimes because of the awkwardness. I guess I'll put it that way. Go ahead and nibble on a dragon, my friend. And the rest of us will slowly try to catch up to the main force. Peninsulas are fun. Alright. I guess, yeah, just keep nibbling on that wizard. There's no reason not to. The wizards seem to be running away from you for a reason. Just keep throwing shield on yourself because it's something to do. He does have a decent buildup of units over there. It's actually going to be fun to hit him with some area attacks, actually. Yeah. I can see... Ooh, that was kind of scary. I can see myself enjoying that in a moment. Do not freeze the knight. Okay, well, you didn't freeze the knight. You turned him to stone. That's worse. Alright, we'll have to do something about that. I think somebody was holding onto a Gorgon's tail. I think that was Spock. But I don't want to use Spock's turn. Spock likes to just keep nuking. I might. Spock might be inclined to use that Gorgon's tail. Nice! Level increased while encased in stone. Yeah, I think I learned something here. Don't get turned to stone. That's a pretty important lesson. And I've learned something here too. Let's save the state. Change state. Slot 5. F5. Okay, save. State saved. Okay, good. Always a little bit scary saving the states, but it has been completed successfully. So, I want to take my Hydra and make him sleep to get his health back. Get that cursor off the screen. Wax will hold for a second, for I want to have him act more opportunistically. Ranticore, the Manticore, I would like you to attack that cockatrice, but I don't want you to waste or occupy a land square. Alright, this is getting a little bit complicated. Who is feeling completely healthy? Spock, I want you to detonate that cockatrice, because I do not like the cockatrices. Or so I say cockatrice. Cockatrice, cockatrice. I like try. Cockatrice. No, trees. Cockatrice. Oh well. Either way is fine. I suppose the both are acceptable. So like try. Cockatrice? That doesn't sound right. Try. Cockatrice. No, cockatrice. Yeah, tree. It's even though it's not like T-R-E-E. Cockatrice. Tree. Okay. Pronunciations. Cockatrice. I started on cockatrice. I'm again ending on cockatrice. It's a cockatrice. I'm gonna take a piece out of the cockatrice. I'm gonna heal myself a little three-headed doggy. It is Wizardo. Wizardo likes to take long walks by the ocean, for it is romantic to be Wizardo. Did you just claim that town out from behind me? You're asking to be rained on by a horde of harpies. This poor wizard, poor old man in a cloth is going to be swept away by harpies. Horrifying. Harpy level increased. Just minding his own business, and then suddenly it's harpies everywhere. Guess we'll move Doggy up here. Then again, I want to get rid of... That's right, I want to get rid of that cockatrice. It's 33 points of damage. Ranticore, see if you can finish that cockatrice off. You missed. I didn't say see if you can miss. Alright, Bobbit, you're my only hope. Damn it, Bobbit. Okay, fine. You get to finish him off, doggy. Just fight a chicken. Yeah. There you go. Fight that oversized reptilian chicken. And I guess just keep munching on that dragon. You don't really have much else you can do. Wax. And I, Amon, will heal the knights. But I'm going to continue moving forward, because I want to get into a good position where I can cast a fun offensive spell. Mega Restore! Not all the way back there. What are you thinking? Put it close to me. I mean, geez. I literally am like laying my hands on this knight. It's like lay on hands. I feel like the healing should be more powerful if you're that close, but... Well, even if it was, this is as powerful as it gets. I don't think we've seen the capacity of that spell, so... Sure, Tiegon's more powerful. It's infinity +1. Sure. Why not? Infinite healing. It seems like... Have I seen the extent of that Mega Restore? It seems like the Mega Restore heals as much as it wants. That there's no limit to it. Which is a bit concerning if we meet an enemy with an incredible amount of health. I mean... And also, all rather promising whenever my leader gets more health, he becomes significantly harder to kill, as the enemy would need to deal that much damage to him in one turn. It seems almost like it would be rather difficult to get yourself killed in this game, but if you lose all your troops... Well, it might happen eventually. Let's not speak too soon. Let's put it that way. It's moving along. Let's not get turned to stone. Santicor, I bet you could beat that cockatrice. I really do. But there's a chance you might get turned to stone, and I don't have to take the time to restore you, so just go ahead and back off. If he wants to follow you, he will. And then we'll deal with him as we like. Yep, the cockatrice is coming. No worries. Those lizard chickens are angry and territorial. They may have the size and stature of a chicken, but they have the ambition and ferocity and territoriality of a dragon, or of any of the largest, scariest lizards that one might encounter. I was a little bit worried about that knight when I heard a death noise when he was in combat, like he had died. But it's like, oh no, did I get my knight killed again? But no, I just Mega Restored the knight, of course. The knight's at full health. They would have had to deal him a lot of damage for him to get killed. I lose him a lot. I worry about my knights sometimes. Spock, don't let them hit you directly. Hellhound level up. Good, good. We're pushing down this narrow passage. But it is not a fast process. Melt the earth! Can I get that in far enough? Yes, I can. But my friendly dog is in the way. There's no safe place I can I can unleash it there. I can unleash it there. Yeah. Do it! Melt the earth. Boom! I love that. I love taking advantage of most of the area of a nice area attack. In just about any game, whenever you're a wizard and you get to fully utilize... When you're nearly fully utilizing an area attack in an RPG game, that's when a wizard starts to feel really effective. It's hard to orchestrate, but if you can get a lot of enemies in there, suddenly that's when the wizard becomes very impressive. That's one of those moments where the wizard gets to go, yeah, aren't you feeling silly focusing on damaging a single opponent? Bet you wish you decide to spread your damage over a large number of opponents now, yeah. When there's this many opponents. If you can get a lot of opponents. Of course, that's why some games set a limit on the number of opponents you can hit. They'll give you like an area attack, but it says like within this area you can only hit like 5 people, but other games just say as many people as you can get in the area attack. But like in particular games where there is no like set tiles or hexes, and you're just given a radius. I mean, sometimes you can fit a lot of enemies in a radius. It's fun. It's like, yeah, it's just the classic thing of the wizard. Wizards like area attacks. and they really enjoy fully utilizing it. That's their bread and butter. So, should I just detonate this Hydra? It kind of looks like I'm gonna have to if I want to move along. And again, Rex, you try to paralyze that Hydra so that, yes, thank you, so that Spock can move up and just cataclysm something else. No, you can't. Well, what else is in your way now? I thought paralyzed enemies didn't matter. I guess they don't, but there's still, I see. There's still, like, a threat radius. Yeah, like, I'd be able to move here, but this is in the way, or I'd be able to move there, but that guy's in the way. Can you kill the Chimera? Nice. Okay, so with that Chimera dead, now Spock will be able to move to the south in that pocket. Nice. So then Spock can just dive forward here and throw a cataclysm upon, I think, the Bishop, or a full health dragon. The Bishop's annoying, but that dragon's at full health. Goodbye, full health, that dragon. Boom! Dragon instantly defeated by the power of Cataclysm. Okay, Spock's in a tricky spot, but he's feeling pretty tough, so I think he'll be okay. He learned Ice Arrow! Fun. Okay, Monkey Monk. Give Spock a little bit of support. Heal him up. Of course, I could have disordered could have cast Disorder on the Cockatrice. That would have been a fair thing to do as well. Not sure. Go ahead and erupt the Hydrazod. Nice. It's funny when two words put together sound like a different word. Hydrazod. It sounds like a brand name. Hydrazod. Aquatic equipment. Get your latest diving skin suits and diving gear from Hydrazod brand diving gloves and Hydrazod brand diving watch or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking there was like a brand called like Body Glove. I'd imagine that like Hydrazod would be basically like a brand like that. It's just focusing on surfing sort of aquatic gear. Anyways, so those are the ghosts. Move along. Just trying to get the most out of this very annoying area. Santicor bites the Enchanter. Haha. Wait, did you just... Ow! The Enchanter knows his way around a stick. He knows how to whack a Santicor might be in trouble. That's my worry now. Jeez, you're nothing but bones. You need some healing. Oh, wait, that's the best it gets, huh? Never mind. Sorry, I thought you were injured. This battle is nothing but a great stroll. A long stroll. Almost wizard. And the turn is over. Beast voice. Which seems rather effective when you're using it on a beast. Oh, that's just like... So it's like a normal conversation for a Chimera, really. Wow. I forgot how much damage I deal to them. I don't know what that... Or, I mean, that Manticore. It's like a normal conversation for the Manticore. I don't know what that Chimera was thinking, but he's not anymore, because his brains are splattered every which way. Not enthusiastic about that. Oh, only 17 points of damage? Okay, well, the Enchanter probably would have done far more damage if he just whacked my Chimera, so that's actually good news. And my Chimera, even though he's confused, is probably still going to attack an enemy, so... I'm a little bit worried. Santicor. I would like to continue ending the enemy with area attacks, but I'm probably going to have to cast Mega Restore on you. But Actually, I'd still like to move up, so yeah. I'll hold off, and at the end of the turn, I'm going to use my Mega Restore on Santicor, because he's going to die otherwise. And I'd love to continue attacking with my main character, but it's just not going to happen. So that one has 45 health. I forget, how much damage did I do with Erupt versus my normal attack? I just go ahead and Erupt anyways. Okay, well, not quite. But he's close. Why can you only move the one square? I don't fully understand that. There doesn't seem to be any threat radiuses. Is it just that the desert is hard to traverse? I suppose. Or the available squares are within threat radiuses of opponents. Right. Okay, Henry. Go ahead and bite that enemy dragon. Not quite. Alright, Ranticor. Go ahead, and you're feeling a little bit wounded, so come around and nibble on one of these paralyzed people so they don't come back and bother us later. Wax. Go ahead and beat yourself temporarily to finish off that dragon. Even though you're taking up valuable real estate on the island, which is concerning. My knight will fight the cockatrice. Very good. And now moving from the back, this hellhound will try to paralyze this Hydra. And that Hydra is paralyzed. The other one was too injured, so it wasn't worth the time. My Harpies are far behind, but they will catch up. They're very good at doing that. Go ahead, Wizardo. Let's see. This Wellhound here, I think... Not sure if you're actually using up most of your movement here. Now we have that dragon in the way. Okay, so Spock, I want you to step forward one square, and then I want you to use your Cataclysm to eliminate that dragon just entirely. Boom. Just dragon. What dragon? Was there a dragon? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said there was a dragon there. And now that dragon's paralyzed. Actually, I could have bit that dragon to death, but oh well, it's paralyzed. I failed to think about that, but that's okay. Spots, you could bite a dragon to death, or you could potentially paralyze that Hydra. I'd rather take a chance at paralyzing the Hydra. I failed. Oops, oh well. Okay, so... let's move up this one. I think so, basically as far as you can go, so just, yeah, do it. Bite the dragon. Monk. Not many spots you can move to successfully. Just move up here and whack. Or you could heal someone. Who needs healing? Well, I mean, Spock needs healing. I mean, we love Spock and he needs healing. And not enough for our leader to do it, so yeah, just go ahead and heal Spock. I think that's a fair enough thing to do. Even though I love being super aggressive, healers heal. And so that's what we're going to do with our healer. It is just logical. Darn, we can't quite paralyze that Hydra. I was really hoping that we could just paralyze and steamroll through this whole area, but not quite. Very close. I guess we'll just move up and do some general nibbling and biting so we can create some more spaces. But it seems we've kind of lost steam here. The steamroller isn't quite steaming through as effectively as it was a second ago. Gimli, you can take out something. Why don't you chop to pieces a dragon? We know you like slaying dragons, and you did just perfectly. You almost didn't, though. I guess this would be a good place for Bobbit to go, because he can snipe. So go ahead and move up here, Bobbit. And you can finish off... You might be able to finish that Hydra. Go ahead and... Dang. Okay, I should have shot the dragon. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's see. Just shield yourself. Ted, sop up some of that experience from that paralyzed Hydra. And those try to scare that Chimera to death. Not quite, eh? And it seems I'm not moving anywhere, so I saved my turn for nothing, really. I was hoping I could move up after, or before I cast the spell, but no dice. Mega Restore! And our Manticore is completely healed and restored as far as status is concerned in one easy action. Very convenient, that. Rock, moving on up. And since I'm thinking about it, I'm going to save early before it halts up and gets all jittery. Slot 6, and then F5. Very important. You hit F5 only. Now come on, okay. Stay saved. Blizzard Breath. Oh, another status. He's an iceberg. He's frozen at sea. He's a prisoner of ice. Not only that, but Aqua has minty cool breath. He's got like it's literally like one of those mint commercials, those mint gum commercials. They want you to think, ha, cockatrice, you tried to stone someone, but you end up being frozen yourself. There's a lot of status going around right now. My monk is doing slightly more impressive damage now with his war mace. That's good to see. The cold seems a bit overkill at this point, doesn't it? I mean, really? Alright, Aqua is putting up more of a fight than I anticipated. I thought I had him pretty well cornered at first, and that we would be all over him within a matter of turns, but his forces are rather formidable. So, let's see, that cockatrice is frozen. I guess, yeah, hit the Hydra. Nice, nice. Post level increased. And because that Hydra is paralyzed, Ranticore can attack it with impunity. And same with our Harpies, should they choose to do so. And they want to move up and do things. But they're a little bit worried about counterattacks, so that works for them. Hydra's not that healthy. That one's at full health. I would like to get rid of this Hydra, but I don't want to have Spock do it because he's really, really good. Here, Spot, try to paralyze that dragon. That did not work. Okay, well, if I get rid of this dragon, that will create a bit of space for me to maneuver. Just go ahead and bite it. Not quite. Alright, Rex, you're feeling really unhealthy. We'll go ahead and bite your opponent there. Rex, class increased. Well, that'll help you. Alright, so you're a Cerberus. 79 points of health. Lovely. That is a very impressive improvement. Alright, Mung. It's kind of dangerous to tussle with a cockatrice in a status effect ranged warfare. Gimli, just chop that thing in half. You can do it. You missed. Why did I try to encourage you so much? You had overconfidence issues. Or at least that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and bite that Chimera to death. Wax. Henry. Just kind of flank. Nice. And I think I'll have my Knight also attack that particular Hydra just to help my mobility. Oh, it's only at 6 hit points though. Then Hellhound. Go ahead and do it. Just a normal bite will do. Alright, and that'll open things up a bit there. Okay, but that opens up the mobility a bit. But I think Spock will need to detonate that Hydra. Yeah, it can't be helped. Or you could throw... That's right, you can throw at a distance. That's right, because you've been sitting still. That makes things easier. Yeah, detonate the cockatrice. The cockatrice is in the way. Boom! If you can do it. Yes, you can. Alright. Lovely. Our monk is going to pull back. And go ahead and heal someone. I guess heal yourself, really. Okay. And Wizardo will continue to move up. Harpy is feeling quite healthy and can help us with the Hydra over here. I say, why not? Or should I have had her hit the cockatrice? Actually, that might have made more sense, but... Oh well, she's safer over there, I think. Actually, not really. Why did I paralyze that one? It was actually almost dead. Oh well, I wasn't paying attention to the health values. That's okay. In any case, just... paralyze this dragon. Not quite. Bobbit can shoot something. I didn't mean to shoot that one. But, I'm fine. It's all good. Just gonna finish up this turn one way or another. Use the Blade Storm on this Hydra. It's in the way. Not quite enough damage dealt. Really close, though. I needed to breach this zone if I wanted to continue advancing like I am, but I guess we're going to be blocked up a bit here. Congratulations, Ted. Level up for you. And the rest of us, unfortunately, are just held back, so I guess I'll just end the turn like this. Have a little bit of healing for you. I haven't been forgetting anyone else. Nope, just you guys. And you don't really have any place you can move, except for Grok. Grok, come on up. Alright. It's a shame that I didn't actually move all my units this turn, but... Oh, right, Santa Claus. My apologies to you. Ow. Ow, that hurt a lot. Jeez. That enchanter just unleashed a rather powerful spell. But at least he killed his own Hydra, so I mean, there's a bright side to things. But that was an impressive ice spell, I have to say. I'm a little bit worried about Spock. Santikor, on the other hand, is getting a lot of fun attention, and he's actually getting good experience from it. Oh no! Our dog has been turned to stone. It's now a dog statue. Oh, all my dogs are turning to stone! Which is problematic, because they'll be getting in the way. That is both a shame and problematic at the same time, I would say. Okay, so... I would really like to heal Spock. I do not like these cockatrices. Just gonna have Spock blast that one. That's that out of the way. Then Ned will move up and heal Spock. That way I don't have to worry about him too much. This Hydra isn't feeling so great and is paralyzed. I'm gonna have my Hydras nibble... Oh, 102 damage, you say? That was more damage than I expected. Okay, I thought I was gonna have both my Hydras fight that one, but I guess it'll just be the one. And Wax will move up and just nibble on this guy. Have a little bit of Hydra combat. Alright, so now we've poked a hole in the enemy's lines that we can start to sneak around. Let's see. Or I could just bite the cockatrice directly. Go ahead and try to cut it in half, Gimli. You don't do as much damage against those things as I was hoping. That's a shame. Alright, so this harpy is feeling pretty messed up. Go ahead and back off and freeze the cockatrice anyways, because, what the hey, you'll have friends. And then Betty, move up and kind of do... Or no. Ranticore, move up and do that same thing. And Betty, being the most healthy one, will hold the front line of the 3 flyers. Or actually, Ranticore's more healthy. Okay, well then Betty will just kind of just float there and look pretty and heal up. Host, there's no point in paralyzing that particular enemy. Here, Rex. Move up slightly and just kind of nibble on that Hydra. Yes, well done. Now that created an extra hole. We just got to keep punching holes in the enemy's lines so that we can move up. And getting around these threat radiuses. Okay, so I want to kill the cockatrice. Lobo's a bit injured, so just move back so somebody better can get in there. Yeah, like the knights. The knight moves up. The knight chops in half this thing. Dang it! So close. Okay. Well, then Bobbit will finish it off. Please? You gotta be... I'm missing what I didn't need you to... Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We've got one more avenue of attack, maybe? No, it looks like the dog is in the way because he's stone and you can't move over a unit that's... Is it that we can't pass a unit that's made of stone? Here, I'm going to heal one of these stone people so we can pass. I think having a unit made of stone not only makes him stone, but also makes a square impassable. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. It's that the squares, yeah, within the threat radius of the cockatrice. So I can't kill the cockatrice because of the threat radius of the cockatrice, and I could have killed the cockatrice there with my dark wizard or with my main character, but I just chose not to. Okay. Well, what if I cancel the threat radius of this dragon here with paralyzation? Can I do that? No dice. And even if I did, I don't think it would actually help me move forward much faster. That's a shame. Alright, well, we're hitting another wall again. Kind of annoying. If I had done my turn order slightly differently. But their entire forward momentum is being held up by one small chicken. Santicore is confused again. He just got done being frozen. Frozen, confusion, frozen. Right, the Enchanter striking again. Scary. Oh no! We took another loss. Or no, wait, that was the Chimera. Sorry. We just took some severe injuries. I'm sorry, I thought the Chimera was mine. That's not my Chimera. I was just tapping through those fast. Alright, well now that Enchanter is out there, and is going to get some attention, you better believe. Hey, Wax level increased. I really want my Hydras to get more levels, because I want to see what the next class is like. It takes a lot of work for them to get to their next class, and they've got a lot of hit points in general, so I'm expecting it to be pretty beefy. I like tough troops. Oh no, we took a loss. I don't like taking losses. It doesn't make me feel good. Okay, so we actually got a couple units in jeopardy now. Well, okay, that's one less unit in jeopardy. He got himself killed. Well, at least he got good experience while doing it. It was a good fight. Good fight, my friends. Okay. Wax, rest up. I'm just gonna keep pushing forward as best I can. Henry, bite the cockatrice. Good enough. See, how's my knight doing? He's doing pretty well. Smack that cockatrice. Right, you don't do quite as much damage as I would like. Alright, somebody's got to kill this one. Please. Thank you. For God's sakes, thank you. We finally got that one. Okay, now Spock can unleash a ranged cataclysm to keep himself alive. Destroying the dragon. Very convenient. Alright, now we're rolling up along this front again. We're making progress. We kind of got stymied there for a bit. This with the cockatrices. This is actually getting rather challenging, and the enemy mages. Should you advance? What the heck? Go ahead and advance. Although it may not be recommended, try to paralyze a bishop. Not quite. Alright, I don't like that enchanter, but you're feeling very ill, so I'm going to have you back up. I think a warrior trying to cut an enchanter in half is a fun thing to try to do. But first, Rex, you're feeling really unhealthy too. Back up. Backspace. You're feeling perfect. Okay. My good old doggy. Of course, you might be able to kill the cockatrice. Yeah, just kill the cockatrice. I know you can do it. Then again, damage types. Curiosity. Well, bet you could do a lot of damage to the wizard as well. And you've got the paralyzation. I'm overthinking things. Yeah, okay, Thoast, you go, and you paralyze the enchanter. Not quite. Alright, Gimli, try to cut the enchanter in half. Now, that's very effective. Human versus human. You got hit pretty hard, but we tried to paralyze him. It didn't work. We're just gonna kill him. I was hoping to paralyze him first. Okay, Ranticore. I bet you could kill him, but I bet you get killed too, and that's bad. Oh, unless I personally, Amon, bless you. Which I shall do. Because I feel bad about my other Manticore getting killed. So this one will live. This Manticore will live. Dang, so close. 4 health. Betty. This is a suicide mission, maybe, but if you choose to accept it, it may be for the good of our side. Thank you, Betty. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. And hopefully you survive. Okay, so now, with my dog, I'm going to choose to bite the head off of a chicken. Oh, not quite. I thought you'd be able to do that. Dang. Okay, so as a backup choice, Bobbit could move up and shoot something. He's not that powerful, so yeah, pick off the cockatrice, please. Thank you, for God's sakes, you actually hit something for once. Hey, good job, you paralyzed the dragon. I wasn't sure if that was a correct decision or not. Glad to see everything's working out suddenly. And now it is time for Wizardo. He could go into the city and just kind of say hi. But I think you're safer down here. Just casting, like, cold on it. Although it's like a cold dragon, so maybe you should cast fire. Really, neither of your spells are really that impressive at the moment. So you need to class up. Yes, congratulations, Wizardo. You're actually woefully behind the rest of us. Alright, Monk. Just heal somebody. Spock needs healing, actually. Yes. So keep healing Spock. And Zod. They will feel the might of Zod. This Hydra will feel the might of Zod. You have felt the might of Zod. And actually, it was mightier than I'm used to, Zod. So far, I have not been impressed with the dragon. So, yeah. Well done. I like how the dragon is flexible. And, you know, they have elements and stuff. But other than that, not too impressive. The dragons seem like they're pretty good all-round units, but it seems like they're outshined by people who are more focused in, you know, spot. Aqua is putting up a very solid defense. It's getting a little annoying, almost. Thunder, eh? I guess I might as well eliminate this Hydra with the Thunder. 25 points, not so bad. Should I paralyze the bishop, or should I bite a dragon? Bite the dragon! Oh, not quite? I was hoping with the 3 mouths you could do it. You got 3 mouths. It's a lot of mouths. It's a good hit against the cockatrice. Let's keep moving up and striking. Betty, congratulations on being alive. Maybe I'll just heal you with my leader. Or maybe not. Spock can reach that 1 Hydra, or if he were to move, let's say I moved this Hellhound back. Would Spock be able to take his place? Yes, he would. And then Spock would just move up and, let's say, detonate, I don't know, this bishop from this plane of existence. Very good. The bishop has been removed from this mortal coil. And Gimli killed the dragon. Nice, we have punched a hole in the center of the enemy's formation. Now, if we can only exploit this. That dragon has 18 health. It should be doable. But our dogs didn't do a very good job of that last time. Toast, I think you can scare it to death. If nothing else, you might paralyze it. Nice, nice. The hole we punched just got wider, and we are getting close to the enemy's castle. Ho-ho! The cavalry will break through their lines. What ho and charge! Good sirs. That small chicken creature will feel the might of my lance, is what I would say if I wasn't using a small knife. It seems like it would be... Now I'm just thinking about that. It seems like it would be very awkward to use a knife from horseback. Just get a bit closer and you'll be carved up. Kind of leaning off the horse. It seems very... I'm sure it is an extremely sharp knife. But using a knife from horseback... I'm imagining trying to do that. There are knives you can use in Mountain Blade. I'm imagining trying to use an extremely awesome knife in that game. It'd get awkward fast. That's all I'm saying. You see, it would get real awkward real fast. Alright, I want to restore Betty, but I've got a friend that's turned to stone, and I want to turn him back from stone, so go ahead and have both of our healers focus their magical healy power on my super wounded harpy. Take her to the triage station. Triage! We need medical attention here. She's in critical condition. Get the magic that we always use. Alright, Zod, bite a chicken. 41 points of damage. Very nice. We can just lay on a little bit more damage. Say, Bobbit, can you actually hit the chicken? Yes! Nice one, Bobbit. Thank you. Your accuracy is improved. I was worried that he just had terrible accuracy because he's an archer or something, or sniping from a long distance. It's hard to hit opponents from a long, long way away, is what I was thinking was the case. But no, that's not the case. It was just bad luck. It doesn't seem like there is like a higher or lower chance of evasion in this game, is there? Let me look at the statuses. The strength report real quick. It just was like unit type, attack, and defense, right? I just got curiosity all of a sudden. Okay, so attack strength, defense strength, special attack strength, mobility, and movement type, and terrain type. Yeah, and then like an alignment. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any sort of evasion stats. So just hit or miss is just basically, as far as I know, just a chance that happens or doesn't happen from time to time. And I guess that's fair enough. But I suppose it could just as easily be removed from the game without affecting things too much. But I think it does make the game more interesting to have bits of randomness to it. So sure, a random mischance can make units who might otherwise lose win, or might otherwise win lose. I guess the only downside of the evasion is that it makes the game take longer, because occasionally you're just not dealing damage. So it's kind of, I'll say this, it's kind of fun, but it's kind of annoying. Oh no, my knight's all confused. And he's surrounded by friends, so he's actually rather likely to cut somebody with his shinobi knife that's a friend's. Yes, move more enemies next to the knight so that he has a decent chance, an equal chance of hitting an enemy as a friend. Now, this is a little bit scary for my troops that are thrusting forward. Aha! My Hydra is superior to your Hydra. Long level up. Congratulations on not turning into stone. I worry about that. I'm a little bit worried about Rancor as well, but seems things are okay. Oh, nice, Fellhounds! Or suddenly our Hellhounds are getting their class changes. Another Cerberus. That is a vast improvement. Suddenly my army is going to get a lot more powerful. Who are you attacking? Was that an enemy? The enemy Hydra. Nice! So far, Confusion has been very generous to me in terms of who they attack. Usually they end up attacking an enemy anyways. Which is often my logic for why I don't cast Confusion on my opponents. Usually my opponents are closer to me than they are their friends. It's not... My point is, it's not easy to use. I guess, yeah, just attack the Warlock. It's not exactly that easy to use the Confusion spell. It's... because you have to be close... You have to be somewhat close to the enemy to cast the spell. And if you're close to the enemy, they tend to be closer to more of your friends than your enemies, or... It's not easy to use, that's the point. Unlike other ones that just paralyze your opponent or disable them. You missed! With all those heads! How could you miss with all those heads? That's disappointing. Wizardo cannot hit anyone at the moment. Spock sure as heck can. It'd be convenient to get rid of the cockatrice. However, I think I can get rid of the cockatrice just by attacking it with various things. Or I could just paralyze it. That works too. Well, Gimli... How far can you move? You can move there. So you could move here as well, if that spot was vacated. So Zod... Tell you what, Zod, move down here and kill the cockatrice with your mouth. Lovely. So that Gimli can move forward. And now Gimli is going to fight Hydra with 9 hit points. That doesn't seem necessary. But if I kill this one... Will Gimli have anyone to attack now? I think I may have... Well, Gimli doesn't have anyone to attack up there, so I guess Gimli's gonna have to kill one of these people. Alright, Gimli, you killed that dragon there. You can kill that dragon, right? Probably? Alright, so we might have to pull back somebody. Lobo, you're really hurt. Go ahead and pull back to create more space. Betty is still being triaged, so go ahead and keep healing her. Rest. And more resting. And I guess you might as well rest at the moment. Oh, it seems somebody recovered from paralysis. Or no, or did you just flanked? Never mind. Well, I'm gonna just paralyze you. Very good. Ted's just gonna melee. Nice, you killed one. Good for you. Getting closer to that next class change. Okay, Fellhound. That's a dragon that Spock was thinking about killing. Or no, that was Gimli's dragon. We could try to paralyze it first so you don't take a counterattack. But you might be able to kill it in one shot, knowing you. Go for it. Just go for it. What the heck? Nice. Yeah, you just chopped it in half. No problems. We don't need to paralyze your things for you. Okay, Fellhound. I think you could give that warlock a pretty serious bite, so go ahead and do it. That was pretty serious. I don't think he's going to be messing with us anymore. In fact, you could pick him off with a pick of the bow, if you would desire to do so. Alright, so Spock could move up on the leader right now if he wanted to. The leader's pretty intimidating, though. Aqua doesn't like fire magic, so doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's not really the issue. But I do want Spock to kill one of these. Go ahead, Spock, move up on the leader, but don't actually hit the leader. Instead, detonate a dragon. Just blow away a dragon so that we continue to move forward. Boom. Alright. Alright, now, my awesome dog will finish off the warlock. Nice. Keep this train going. And he gets a level. A Cerberus level, which includes 3 extra hit points and another attack strength and a special attack strength. I like it. It's not a ton of hit points, but 3 hit points is pretty good growth for standard levels. Alright, so now we're running out of people who actually have actions to take. Wizardo, just pick on a Hydra. Hit him with the thunder. Bring the thunder down on the Hydra. Seems reasonable. I'm expecting thunder to be classified as a wind spell. Although it doesn't necessarily have to be a wind spell, but it kind of seems like a wind spell. Grok, even though you might not be with us that much longer, go ahead, engage. I want you to enjoy yourself. If you get a level, that's fine. And then Bobbits. Shoot the leader. Why not? Shoot the leader. Make him think twice about things. And now I am on. Is there somebody I should mega restore who's in critical conditions? Not really. I mean, there's some wounded people. The knights. Actually, the knights. The knight could use it. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's better. We don't have to keep worrying about your nonsense anymore. Beast voice. That's good, because yeah, the knights would have been killed. Okay. Stop using the beast voice on my knights. Not just beast voice. The beast voice is an annoying spell. It's rather annoying. It's a good bite by my dog. Grok's getting a bit chewed on. Okay. The knight is definitely attacking one of my friends. Ouchie, the Fellhound's hurt. Okay. Actually, it wasn't so bad. Okay, So we might need to do something about him, but we'll see. And wait, did Spock got injured, I think. Somebody was mean to Spock. Okay, so now I have a lot of options. Let's start with the Thunder. And, well, unless I want you to move up, just go ahead and throw the Thunder here. It's convenient. There we go. Thoast. Try to paralyze one of these guys who's not as injured as the others. That one's a victim, yes. Paralyze that one. Paralyze is used. Hydra is paralyzed, hooray. And now Grok, smash. And Gimli doesn't have enough health to attack the leader just yet. But that Hydra probably deserves it. Okay, so Fellhound, why don't you step back and paralyze this Hydra. Actually, you probably could have just attacked the Hydra, but that's okay. While Gimli steps up. I wonder how much damage you can do. Go ahead, just go ahead and attack it, we'll see. Oh, not nearly as much, because a Hydra is a bad type for you, so you're lucky you even broke even, really. Alright, that seems familiar. Well, Spock... Tell you what, we'll have Spock... Again, I want to try to get rid of this dragon without having Spock to deal with it, so... That Hound did not do... The Hound should have moved back, actually. And the arrow's not going to do enough damage to kill it. Well, I didn't handle that right. Oh well. Go ahead and rip that Hydra a new one. Good. We got another Hydra. Which of you is feeling better? Waxes, go ahead and move up. And beat up that next Hydra. It's almost dead. Nice. Wax level increased. Now Bobbit can probably finish it off. Wait, can you not reach the... Oh, there you go. Can you? No, not quite. Okay. But it's so easy to get a headshot. It's like, it's impossible not to get a headshot on that enemy, but I guess headshots don't do as much damage when it's not a vital location. The headshot... How am I supposed to win? Headshots aren't a vital location. I can just headshot all day, and it's... Well, I need to get 3 headshots to win. You at least need to give me 3 shots before I take that guy out. Even if he's a sniper, he's got too many targets to snipe. Okay. Go ahead and, yeah, paralyze, yes. And then Mong, I guess, will... No rest. You can bite from the bridge. Bite from the bridge. Sounds funny. A bridge bite. Alright, Betty is ready to fight after this round of healing. So she'll be able to do something. Hooray. Alright. The aircraft maintenance is complete. Launch another sortie. Launch the attack harpy. Airstrike approved. I guess just keep haunting that Hydra. And Lobo, you might as well join in. It's something to do. Even though you could use the rest. There's no time for that. No rest for the wicked. Rex needs a lot more resting. And I will move forward. And I guess I'll just Blade Storm. Then again, well, it's kind of annoying to keep Mega restoring my knights, but he lost about half his health from that Beast Voice. So I guess I will. We're kind of going back and forth on that one. I was hoping to kill that dragon, but I didn't succeed. Guess go ahead and drop that dragon. Because it's more of a threat than the Hydra. And closer by. Even though it's a little bit less health. Alright. We're getting really close. More Beast Voice? Will you stop it with the Beast Voice? At least the enemy's turn was really fast. Oh, Gimli counterattacked. Ooh, that was gruesome. Ooh, that was a grudge match. Okay, Gimli. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Gimli, just keep going. Go ahead and whack that Hydra. Right, so you're not strong against the Hydra, but it's paralyzed. Maybe I should have had him pull. Yeah, I should have had him pull back and hit someone else, but that's fine. I'm just gonna have to restore. I'm gonna have to restore the knight again. Go ahead and keep whacking away, Grok. Good for you. With the growth. Betty, finish off that Hydra, just to make our lives easier. There we go. We've opened up a new avenue of attack. Fellhound, go ahead and fill that new avenue. And just, yeah, finish off that Hydra. Nice. And let's just keep wrapping around. Rawr. Half your health. Wax Hydra. Nearly killed that dragon. The Hellhound can probably finish it off. Yes, nice one, well. And you have earned your class increase. Very nice. You're a Cerberus. So now, let's keep this party going. Wax will bite the enemy Hydra, defeating it. We keep wrapping around. We can't quite reach, so Spock will just drop that one from the other side. Or... yeah, go ahead and just drop it with your Cataclysm. Boom, Cataclysm. Hydra gone. Alright, suddenly, Aqua is running out of friends. And Spock gets a level, yes. Learn Transform! Autobots! No, not Autobots, dear God, no. I used to like that franchise, but never mind. Transform! It's time to transform! Into... some sort of giant robots. Into Grandizer. Into Ditarn 3. 1, 2, 3! Ditarn 3. Or transform into something else ridiculous. The point is, it's time to undergo a transformation. I'm guessing transform is the next version of the goat spell. It's an even more powerful goat. But will it still transform the person into a goat? I'm almost, even though I love goats, I actually grew up on a farm where we milked goats and made goat cheese. Not industrially, but as sort of a hobby, my parents did. Particularly my mother. So I mean, I do have... the point is, I have a strong affinity for goats, but it would be fun to transform my opponents into something new and even more interesting. I'm open to new things. So what's going on in Yentz? Welcome to Yentz. Recently, a number of Arlamon's followers increased. As a result, the city has become a much more dangerous place, don't you know? Someone once told me that Arlamon is entombed on the Isle of Raven. Most of the time it is covered in darkness. They say Velanese lives on that island. Yeah, I watched the intro. But it's a cool name for an island. Velanese is trying to revive Arlamon the Dark Lord. If Arlamon should return, the world will be enveloped in darkness. Look towards the southwestern skies. Can't you see the black clouds are spreading? Okay, well, that's interesting that he's responsible for weather. Holy drink cures all paralysis. That's nice, but it's kind of annoying to use. I've got a lot of money now, I realize. So, to the church. This is a most holy church. Those who are impure may not enter. That means you. Move on. What? What do you mean I'm impure? That's not very nice. Now hold the phone. What kind of church is this? I mean, it's true, but... Ever since Aqua took over this region, the use of fire has been restricted. Everyone has developed a habit of going to bed early. That sounds kind of annoying. It would be annoying that's your only light being natural lights and not being able to use candles or other things to do things later on in the evening. Life as a primitive man must have been, well, just a life that's obviously more scheduled around the sun. A bit more restricted. Your life is a bit more restricted to circumstances. There's just, it would be harder to get things done. There would probably be a bit more time spent resting and sleeping and not, well, obviously playing video games. Just I'm glad to grow up in the time period I have. Let's just put it that way. So, we were going in with the monk, the neutral monk, and the priest was saying that that person is impure. We don't really have any lawful people, except for maybe Andrew. I might send Andrew back here to search, because he might be considered holy enough. I don't know. Then again, he had his sword glued to an altar for not being holy enough, so I don't know. If I get a lawful person, certainly that person will be the person to send. Lovely healing for you. Just hold your position there, Ted. Well, Hound, go ahead and throw a paralysis at him. Fair enough. Rest up. We're getting ready to fight the leader, and we want to have good health for the leader fights. Wizardo will get himself in position to throw lightning bolts. And Zod... Well, you might want to rest there, Zod. Yeah, you're a bit wounded. And that's everyone. The turns are a bit more... Blizzard breath. The turns are a bit more... Oh, and that's not good for Gimli. Or no, it is. It's fine, because that's only a status effect. That's not an attack. Okay. Well, good. Sort of. That Hydra only had 44 health. Or, sorry, not 44 health, 12 health. It took 44 damage. Yeah, it seems that our enemy is summoning some of the units he lost before, I guess, or something. I'm not quite sure, but his units are coming in with low health. This is a thing that tends to happen towards the end of the stage for one reason or another. But it seems like they're running out of troops in one way or another. Go ahead and bite that pup. Yeah, did you miss? I think you missed. Why'd you miss? Bite that harpy. Nice. What harpy? Okay, Gimli, get some rest. You'll need it. Let's see. Can you move, Hellhound? Only backwards. Go ahead and do that. Ghost will move up and start scaring our boss. And I guess Spock, go ahead and cast the... Yeah, transform as a new goat. Cataclysm does 122 points against him. Wow. I'm surprised. I thought... I guess Cataclysm is both earth and fire at the same time, maybe? It does have a kind of... Volcanoes have earth... They're kind of a combination of fiery earth, so I guess maybe Cataclysm has an element of fire to it. I suppose. All I can say is it did impressive damage, and I am impressed by the impressiveness of that damage. And let's just do Bladestorm and get this over with. Your days are numbered. Aqua, your time has come. Alright, everyone else, I'm not even going to bother with your turn. We're really close. Yes, you need to Mega Restore yourself, but it will do you no good. Alright, just... Well, I want to kill the Hydra, yeah. Hydras! Go ahead and get yourself some more experience killing the enemy Hydra. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to start this action with the Fellhound. We'll just do a normal attack, get counterattacked. He only takes 17 damage, which is very convenient. Okay, now... Let's see, I want Wax to get some experience, so Wax, move up, take a bite. Nice. Then Ranticore. Very good. Then the dog. Yes. Then Thost. And, although maybe I should have used Gimli, he would have done much more impressive damage. And then Spock for an incredible 132. Then Bobbit. And finally, a Blade Storm. Will that be enough? I don't think that'll quite be enough. 23, so close, so close. Okay, well if we can get some more damage in there, we'll be fine. I think we can get a little bit more damage in there next turn. Using somebody. Ah, you can heal at a distance, can you? Just go ahead and throw a little healing Wizardo's way. That's cool that healing has a range, but cure... Does cure? No, cure is still touch. Okay. Okay, but none of you guys have range attacks other than that, so... You have to Mega Restore again? That's just fine. Okay, so our knight is free. I'm gonna move our dog back. Oh, well the knight's free, but he can't reach, so... Fair enough. Fellhound. Take the opening attack. Good. Level increase, which means you'll be doing more damage in the future. That is promising. Now Gimli. Give him a good whack. 78. That'll do it. That'll do it. Unless somebody misses. That'll be the last nail in the coffin of Aqua. Alright, Thost, I think somebody can do more damage than you. So I'll leave a little bit of room there for that. I guess the Hound will move up and take a bite. How are you doing? Oh, actually, you're doing quite well. Oh, right. We were really close last time, but he wasn't at full health at the start of the turn. He was like down 100 health, so actually we're not going to do it. Right. So we need to injure him without killing him, maybe. Or we just need to, you know, keep leveling up and pound on him really hard. One of the two. Alright, so... You're just gonna keep Mega Restoring yourself. I think we can pound him hard enough. If not, I might have to spare him one turn. Okay, Wax. Wax class change! Nice! Okay. He became a Hydra? Were you not a Hydra already? I thought you were a Hydra. What were you before? Like a mini Hydra? Well, that's cool. How many hit points did you just get? You're at like 400. Holy crap. I kind of skipped through that because I'm just trying to do this quickly. Alright, well let's have another Hydra move up and attack. So there's more experience to be had. Now Spock, this turn I'm going to have you step back so you can start throwing your magic at a distance. Yeah. And then go ahead and give him a little bit of healing there, Monk. Because he's hurt of it, isn't he? Yeah, just in case something bad happens to him. And then our knight will come up and get a cut. 79 points. Wonderful. Level for you. I definitely want Wizardo to keep getting experience, so throw a Thunder his way. Gimli. Cut him open with the axe. And then our Hound will keep fighting. Only 17 points of damage for the Hound. I think we can get someone better than that Hound on him. Alright. Oh, you got him! Nice! Okay. Well, we did a lot of damage that turn. Very nice. Well done, Bobbits. I thought we were going to have to organize, and Spock was definitely going to... We were ramping up our damage significantly. Ooh, he is not looking healthy at all. Oh, and I forgot to do... Whoops, I forgot to do his in-battle graphic. Oh, well, that's a shame. I forgot to turn on the battle graphic for a second. My bad. But anyways, how? How can I be defeated by the likes of you? Damnable verminous scum! Don't think this is the end, mortals. Somehow, someday, you have defeated Aqua. So have we defeated Aqua permanently? Your Majesty, I, Vampire Hunter Andrew, swear to defend my country and people to the death. So, you are great Vampire Hunter Andrew? Yes, you look fearsome, indeed. I need you and your silver sword to aid me in my struggle with Velanese. Use your powers for my sake and, most importantly, for the sake of our countrymen. By the way, where is Susan? I heard she had joined the army from Quentin. Yes, she lost her way near Tobus. I heard some unpleasant rumors about her. Well, when news of your arrival reaches her, I'm sure she will return immediately. So, you're the great Vampire Andrew Hunter. Vampire Hunter Andrew. Heh, heh, heh. I look forward to your deeds. That was funny. I said that the wrong way around. Caston Castle has repelled an attack. 31 experience. That's not bad at all. Well done, everyone. Lots of experience, or lots of levels all around. Very nice. Now, in the Cerberus looks interesting. They've got green heads. And was it a scorpion tail? A Cerberus has a scorpion tail. I didn't know that. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Dark Wizard. It was quite eventful in terms of classes changed and power gained. And we got Andrew. So, yeah, I think that this was pretty cool. We defeated Aqua, potentially for the last time. And, yeah, that is it, and we got a lot of stuff. So, very cool. Well done. Alright. No, I don't want to go there. So we've saved the game. I'm going to go back to the main menu, or the ruling menu. Select the next save state. And save it. Alright, thank you very much for watching this episode of Dark Wizard. I'll see you next time in the next game. Good night.